Step aside, kid.
Gage, stop.
Grab the girl.
No! Get off me!
Stop squirming unless you want a beating like him.
Drop the weapon now!
Two can play at that game, kid.
Pathetic.
Sir?
The situation is under control.
Idiot. You call this under control? How could you let a child disarm you? Is it wrong for me to expect more out of my own men? Lower your blade. Her life is worth more than either of yours. What's your name, boy?
The girl called him Gage before.
Right. Have you ever held a sword before, Gage? Look at you. How can a child have more guts than half of my men? Here's a lesson for you then. If you hold a weapon like that, then I hope you have the intention of using it.
He risked his life for mine, and all I did was watch. They were after me, not him. So why didn't I help him? Why couldn't I protect myself?
You were a child.
So was he. How's that any different?
You're right, there is no difference. But you can't blame yourself for what happened that day. There was nothing either of you could have done. Krystal, look at me. Feeling sorry for yourself will make you blind from clearly seeing Gage in front of you. It wasn't your fault. I want you to say it with me. It wasn't my fault.
It wasn't my fault.
Do you remember anything after that? I understand that some memories are best left forgotten. But if there is anything important that you think Gage or I should know, then please don't be afraid to tell us. I should get back to the others. But if you need me, for whatever reason, then don't be afraid to ask, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Krystal. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. You've got nothing to be afraid of.
Don't bother, Grayson.
No! These past few months have been some of the most entertaining ones I've had running this stupid place. Surely I'm not alone in thinking that.
Yes, it's been fun, but...
But stay. We have a good thing going here, Jack. If money's the issue, then I've got plenty more work for you here.
Grayson, seriously, it's nothing personal. Lilith and I have enjoyed our time here, but there's
unfinished business. Yeah, I've heard it all before. I don't get why you guys are always so secretive anyway.
We've all got our own reasons. Yeah, and it's not like you'd believe half of it, even if we told you.
Jack, I'm a bartender. Half the job is believing whatever these drunks want me to. It's my specialty.
I think you just cracked the code, Grayson. I think Jack might need a few more drinks, don't you think? No, I really don't.
Hey, you might be onto something.
Don't go overboard.
Dickhead.
I don't need a drink, Grayson.
No, no, no. All patrons who sit at the bar must have a drink in their hand. It's our policy.
So, how is she?
She needs time, Gage. I don't know how much time, but...
It's fine. I appreciate you trying.
Is this place what you thought it'd be like?
Somewhat. It's a little warmer than I thought, but it'll do.
Try living underground. After a few years, you'll yearn for days like this. This is everything I wanted for Jack and I. The quiet, the peace. But from my experience, there's only so far you can run before you end up where you started.
Everything I've done was to get her away from that life. And I don't think I'll tempt fate any more than I already have.
Good, because that's the last thing that either of you deserve. You've been given a fresh start, Gage. Make the most of it.
Gage,
Keep your voice down.
Sorry. It's too far away. Maybe we shouldn't.
Overthinking this, Krystal. Just relax. Focus. Steady. Oh shit, alright, we can't let it get that far. Come on.
Gage, can you slow down? Gage!
Let's try this again. Krystal? Krystal?
Gage!
Krystal!
Gage, I tried calling out to you. I'm sorry. You're not mad?
No, of course not, but you cannot just run off like that.
I know, but it was like this place was calling out to me. I know it probably sounds stupid, but...
Look out!
Gage! Gage!
No, keep your distance. Krystal, did it hurt you?
No, I don't think so. Gage. What is that thing?
Doesn't matter now. We're going.
Wait. We can't just leave it like this.
Krystal, it tried to kill us.
Look at it. It's helpless. You told me that the one who takes the shot should always be the one to follow through. How's this any different?
You still have your sword?
Mm-hmm.
Strike right there. And be quick. This thing has suffered enough. Come on. I'm completely serious. They were annoying little shits, but they were far from the worst thing we encountered in those caves. You don't believe me?
I do. It's just... goblins? Really? I thought those things died out centuries ago.
Not where we came from.
Don't get me wrong. We've had our fair share of oddities here, but the stories I've heard about the Forgotten Lands... Is it all true?
Goblins are just scratching the surface, Grayson. This world is so much bigger than sin. The things I've seen out there. Don't get me wrong, it's dangerous, but at times it can be so beautiful.
And I'm sure it is. But life's hard enough dealing with pirates and thugs. Goblins, I would rather go without.
You and I both.
That thing in the ruins, was that something you've encountered before?
From the sounds of it, you two stumbled across a converted. I don't know what they're like where you're from, but here, they're nasty things, that's for sure.
A converted?
How familiar are you with the fundamentals of magic?
Jack explained the basics to me. It's power that comes from natural gems and crystals, right?
And despite the fact that history has proven time and time again such things can't be controlled, it hasn't stopped the ignorant from trying. And the result, that power they crave ends up controlling them.
Wait, so you're telling me that thing was a person?
I mean, yes? Once. But the one you encountered would have lost its humanity years ago.
Can we just have a moment?
What? Would you rather have me lie? The girl has the right to know the truth.
You knew what that thing was, didn't you? That's why you wanted to leave in the first place.
It's never easy taking a life, human or otherwise. But sometimes to survive, we have to do things we aren't comfortable with.
I hesitated.
I know. But I have a feeling I know why. You become very skilled with the bow. But that's only reliable at range. And the only way to survive this world is to be ready for anything. You remember the stance I showed you? Good. You're catching on quickly. Now again.
Which one was it again?
Table 6!
Okay. Sorry for the wait. One for you and one for you and...
Krystal!
Coming!
Get your sword. Meet me outside in 10 minutes.
Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for everything Grayson has done for us. But I swear, he doesn't even need our help half the time. Every day is having to serve the same rude customers over and over again. I'm sick of it.
Your mind is still in there. I need it to be up here.
Okay.
You little.
In a real fight, a person wouldn't have let their guard down.
Good. You're learning something.
Should have seen your face. If Grayson was here, he would have.
Hey, Grayson doesn't need to know everything. I mean it.
Okay. I won't tell him.
So, she finally kicked your ass, huh? Ha! First round's on the house. Just the usual. Mm-hmm. And anything for our champion?
I'm sorry, Grayson, but I might actually call it a night.
Nothing to worry about, Krystal. You've earned it.
Hey, you alright?
I'm fine, Gage. I'm just tired.
Alright, just get plenty of sleep, okay? You had a big day tomorrow.
Rematch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. I'll try to go easier on you next time. Night, guys.
Good night. She isn't going anywhere, you know. The lessons you've been teaching her have done her the world of good. But don't you think she deserves a break? Like, I don't know, get her a dress? Or a necklace or something.
She's my sister.
Who you should be spoiling.
Help her know that there's more to life than just surviving. You're the one who said there's more out there than just this inn. So why don't you show her?
I'm going to be real with you for a second. You've been living under my roof for almost 2 years. And don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed your company, but I barely even know you. Not in any way that matters.
So you want the truth. Is that it?
Is that too much to ask? I can tell that something's been bothering you since you got here, and I worry about you.
The truth. Have you ever lost someone, Grayson?
It's hard to find someone who hasn't these days. But that's a part of life.
Exactly. With death, there's some kind of closure. It hurts, sure, but eventually that pain's nothing more than a distant memory. But what happens when you never get that closure? You were wrong about the fundamentals of magic. There are those who can control it, but it isn't by choice. It's through blood. Elven blood. And when Krystal was the child, she was taken for that very reason. For a long time, I didn't know whether she was alive, suffering, or the alternative. And that uncertainty is what used to control me. For all I knew, I could have been chasing a ghost, but that never stopped me. I did things, Grayson. Things I knew she wouldn't be proud of. Yet I did them anyway, hoping this trail of blood could somehow lead me to her. I had grown comfortable in believing that finding her was my mission and mine alone. But I guess fate had other plans for me.
Jack and Lilith, they helped you find her?
They weren't the only ones. And in all honesty, I don't think I could have done it without them. I owe them everything, and yet, here I am. So fast, Grayson. Most of it doesn't even feel real anymore. Despite everything, we were able to make it out of there alive. We saved her. I saved her. So, why doesn't it feel like it? Why do I still feel that pain?
Have you talked to her about this?
How could I? Every day, I see that she tries to hide it, but I know she's struggling. And if I can't help her, what kind of a brother am I?
I'm not going to pretend like I understand what you're going through. But maybe your friends weren't the only ones with unfinished business.
Crazy. I'm going crazy.
That's it. I'm calling it before you run me dry.
Right. Just one more, though.
Good one. One moment. Nicer in here, isn't it, fellas? Now, is there anything I can help you with? Food? Accommodation? Anything at all, just say the word and...
Get the target. I can handle this.
You. pathetic.
I expected more from you.
How did you find us?
If you scream, then I'll kill you. Understand?
Sure you will.
Please, don't make me do it.
She's over here.
Clyde!
Hands where I can see them. Throw your weapon away. See? Not so hard. Now, I want you to turn around and go back the way you came. If I catch you looking back for even a second, then I won't be afraid to use this thing. Have I made myself clear?
What do you think will happen if I return empty-handed? I'm a dead man either way. Just make it quick.
No sign of the girl or our men. And with the storm, I don't see us finding them anytime soon. I'm sorry, sir, but our safest option would be to...
Is there not a single thought going through that head of yours? The whole reason we come here is to capture her alive. But no. Let's wait. I'm sure it'll be easier to find a fucking corpse. I want you to tie up our prisoner. Is that something you're capable of?
Yes, sir.
What are you? I don't understand. Thank you.
What the fuck is this thing? I thought we got away from the monsters.
Can you shut the fuck up? Seriously, it's like you want our target to find us.
You really think she's here? A child like her can kill this creature on her own.
Oh, please, just shut up and find her.
Whatever you say.
Krystal, I know you're in there. At this point, you're just delaying the inevitable.
Gage.
The Lord sent me to retrieve you and you alone, meaning your brother is of no use to me. I'll give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let them go.
And I thought you might have changed after all these years. You're still just a frightened child whose brother isn't here to look after her. Bring her.